we just simply work hard, and everyone works hard.
Yeah, because I do believe that the employees that you have, and I know you have several thousand. The last number I heard was 2,300 employees, and it could be higher by now. And you require all of your employees to attend mandatory customer service seminars.
Yeah.
And I think that's important,
Yeah,
very important. And maybe you could tell me where these seminars are, because I may want to go to one.
There's various seminars here, that we find. Some of them internal, some of them are external, that we utilize to train the employees, depending on what the need is at the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do an excellent job, believe me, and operational efficiency is also something that I have to commend you for, because operational efficiency is vital for any organization, whether it's a government agency or not, to survive. Operational efficiency and developing and training employees and financial accountability. Without that, any entity fails, and you've managed to focus on those important issues. But I would like to just jump into another area very quickly, and I've been reading a lot about Ron Huberman, and apparently I know you have an opinion concerning Ron Huberman, and I was wondering, what could you tell us a little bit about your feelings about him handling the schools here in Chicago? Because I know there's been.
I was just very disappointed. I would have expected the mayor to do a national search to make sure that we had the best in the business to run our public schools. Someone that not only has a good managerial experience, but also has a history and of the best approaches for education. That's what the general superintendent / CEO is supposed to do, help to steer our educational system in the right direction. So to take someone that he's simply moved from here and moved from there, not even getting that much experience in running even the other things that he's had him run, to take that one person and say that out of the whole country, this is the only person who has very limited managerial experience, from what I can tell, and say that that's the person to bring a new vision to the way our school system should run. I was very disappointed that he appointed someone that does not have any background in education. That's just like taking me and say, run the school system, and so I was just very disappointed with that.
Yeah, I can understand that, and I spoke to Alex, and he feels the same way. We actually discussed that before the show. Now, I know we only have 3 minutes left, so I just would like to talk to you a little bit about the election of President Barack Obama, and I was honored to have him on this radio show when he was running for president, and I put a part of his interview, which was related to fatherhood, on my website, which is dadsrights.com, dadsrights.com. If you're interested in hearing the portion of my interview of President Obama, which was related directly to fatherhood, it is on that website. But can you give us a comment on his role as a leader of our country in the free world? And unfortunately, I know we're running out of time, and this is probably the most important question I wanted to pose to you. But
well, I think it's just an exciting time. He campaigned on a change. I think that everyone is just waiting with bated breath for him to really bring us to a new level. I think it's going to do a lot for the country as a whole, as it relates to our relationships with and how other countries perceive us in this free world. And I think it's going to do a lot of things for the race relations in this country. And so I'm just excited about the prospects and the possibilities. Happy that the stimulus package was passed on last week, but unhappy about the fact that they pulled the money out of there for education, because I think that is the foundation of this land, educating our children, which, our human resources for our work product.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, and also I'm very excited about the election of President Obama, and I think he's going to do a tremendous work for our country. Unfortunately, there's a lot of problems. He has the economy's a mess, and it's going to take a little time to straighten out the economy. But I'm very excited, and I think he's a great man. And fortunately, the producer just held up a sign. The show is over, so I'm going to have to wrap it up. But Dorothy, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. You being a guest on my show. It's an honor.
And keep up the great work.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Okay, and have a nice day, Dorothy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right, and Alex, I'd like to thank you for co-hosting this show with me.
Anytime, Jeff.
I appreciate it, and I'd like to let everybody know that this is the Jeffery Leving Father's Rights Legal Show, and we're here every Sunday at 2 p.m., and please tune in. And if anybody wants a free copy of Father's Rights, which is a brochure my firm publishes, please call 312-807-3990 for a free copy of this brochure. It's called Father's Rights, and I've written several books on this subject. If you're interested in any of my books, go to Amazon.com. And I guess I'm going to have to wrap up the show now, Alex.
Okay.
So I'll see everybody same time, same place next week. God bless.
Have a blessed
You've
day.
been listening to the Jeffery Leving Father's Rights Legal Show with your host, Attorney Leving. Attorney Leving has spent his career protecting fathers' rights. To learn more, call 312-356-DADS. That's 312-356-DADS.
The greatest gift a dad can give his kids isn't something he can buy. It's something priceless. Time. Studies show that kids with involved fathers are less likely to abuse drugs, commit crimes, get pregnant, get depressed, or fail academically. All it takes is time. A public service message from the Fatherhood Educational Institute. Call 312-795-9060 for free, helpful information. That's 312-795-9060.